Hello, friends. I am here in our worship space again, as you can see. Thanks for joining me again. If you have your sheep, you can take it now. And Jesus, the Good Shepherd, welcomes you this morning into worship. So you can take your sheep, and if you have your sheepfold still, you can put your sheep in the sheepfold, and I will do that here as well. And we will greet each other with our greeting, so you can get ready. Lord, we say the Lord be with you, and also with you. Well, God is here. God is in this place with me. God is there with you wherever you are. So good to be in God's presence. And it is good to be with you, even though I can't see your faces right now. I know you're out there and you're watching. And that's such a blessing to me. It's been so good to worship with you guys. Every week I get to worship with you guys. It's very special. So if you want to pause the video here, you may pause it and you can worship and sing some songs together. We will come back together with Be Still and Know that I am God. And those words help us to get ready to hear what God might be saying in our story today. So I'm going to get set up right here, and then we'll be ready to hear our story. This is the part of the land of Judea. So many important things happen in Judea that we need a small piece of it here to help us tell this story. Now, when the gift of the Holy Spirit was given to Jesus' followers, they were filled with so much love and amazing things happened. They did what Jesus would do. They did this in Jerusalem, in Samaria, and now in Judea. Well, when Dorcas received the gift of the Holy Spirit, she did what Jesus would do, but she did it in her own special way. Dorcas helped the widows, those whose husbands had died and who were alone. She helped the poor. She made clothes for them. But Dorcas became very sick. She was dying. Well, when she died, the women came and washed her. They took her body and they laid her in a bed in a room upstairs in her house. Meanwhile, the other disciples sent for Peter. And when Peter came, the women were crying because Dorcas had died. They showed Peter the clothes that Dorcas had made for them. Well, Peter began praying. He prayed, prayed, and turning toward her, towards Dorcas, Peter said, "Dorcas, get up." Dorcas opened her eyes. Peter took her hand, helped her up, and she could stand. Peter called down to the people, "Look, Dorcas is alive." Well, then many believed that Jesus was the Christ, and they began to follow Jesus and the way of the kingdom of God. Well, that was a pretty cool story. I have some wonderings about this story, though. I wonder how the people were feeling when Dorcas was dying and when she died. She had made so many nice things for them and took care of them. I wonder then how they felt when Dorcas was made alive again. I wonder if they could even believe it. I wonder what it was like for Dorcas to have died and then to be made alive again. Does that remind you of anybody else? I wonder what Peter was saying when he was praying to God, to Jesus. I wonder what it means when all those people began to believe in Jesus the Christ and what they're going to do now. I wonder what you think is the most important part of this story. Well, everybody could think something else, a different part was important. Maybe when she was brought back to life, or maybe when she was caring for the widows and the poor, when she was making them clothes, or maybe even when the people were caring for her when she died, when they washed her body. Well, we thank Jesus that Jesus is with us. He has come into this world. He is the light of this world, and He is here with us. And this light reminds us of that. And so, as we go today, I pray that we would remember that Jesus is with us. The light has come, that we have new life, resurrection, power, just like Dorcas was raised from the dead and Jesus was. And as I change this light, we see that the smoke here reminds us of the Holy Spirit with us. So you may pass the peace around your house and say, peace of Christ be with you. Until I see you again, peace of Christ.